Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website right here called StreetBees, okay? And maybe you're wondering, can you really make a lot of money with StreetBees? It's also an app here, right here on Google Play and the iStore, all right? Let's check it out. Let's see whether this is a good use of your time or are there better ways to make money online out there. Let's check it all out, right? And anytime if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them so-so. A lot of them, though, are big waste of time. So let's check out StreetBees to find out whether this is a good way for you to make money from home, all right? Now, StreetBees is a very large market research application, okay? So if you come to streetbees.com, this is basically their client website, and they work with a lot of different large companies like PepsiCo, Intel, Danone, right? Clorox, and they do projects for them, market research projects. Now, the way that you would do it as, an individual, if you want to, make a little bit of money from them, you can just come to the Google Play Store, look for StreetBees, and you'll find that this is a very, very popular application. They've got over 1 million downloads, right? And 126,000 reviews at 4.6 stars, which is really, really good, okay? Now, what is this actual app? Well, basically, this market research company allows you to take little surveys using AI. So the experience is really, really good. It's not your basic, survey questions. It sounds like you're talking to a friend, okay? And you don't need to, answer, a huge amount of questions. It's really depending on your, everyone's got a different experience, right? And the way it works is you're going to basically have a map, okay? And based on where you are in your city or town or village, there will be different opportunities that will pop up on your little map, right? Now, as you are walking around in your town, you'll basically walk into different, supermarkets, retail outlets, barber shops, consultancy firms, gyms, things like that, yoga studios, whatever you're doing, getting some ice cream, a cinema, and if they are doing a deal or they've got one of those people as a client, it will show up on the map and then you can basically take an actual little survey, all right? So it really does depend on you walking around town, right? And as you're walking around town, you'll take the little survey, and as soon as you complete the survey, all right, and all you're doing is you're taking pictures, you're answering little questions, things like that, if you're in a restaurant, right? And once it's done, they will actually pay you, for example, and it differs, sometimes it's 5 cents, sometimes it's 20 cents, sometimes it's $1, right? That's roughly the amount that you're going to get paid, right? Anything from 5 cents all the way up to $2, depending on how complex the task is, right? But if you are in an urban area, right, you're in a big city, maybe you live in, Boston or New York or London, for example, right? Or Melbourne or Sydney, then you're going to have a lot more opportunities to take these surveys compared to people that live in very, very rural areas. Like if you live in a small village in the mountains, then unfortunately you're not going to get access to as many of these surveys because there won't be as many retail outlets for you to actually go to take the stories, right? So this is the only limitation, right? So if you're in a very large city, a big capital city, and you live in an urban area, then this is something that you'll be able to leverage really, really well. And if you're not, then it may not be as good for you, okay? But they really do pay out. And the nice thing about StreetBees is that they pay automatically direct to your PayPal. So with a lot of other applications, and this is pretty standard for the industry, after you complete a task, you have to wait for a certain amount of time before you hit a threshold, and then you withdraw your money through PayPal. But with StreetBees, it just automatically just gets sent directly to your PayPal, which is actually, this is the first time that I've ever heard of that, which is really amazing, okay? So I think that just for that alone, it saves you the hassle. There's no threshold, and you just focus on walking around town, having a good time. You take out your map, and if it's a good opportunity, you can just walk into that retail outlet, do a few of the things that they want, and it kind of adds up, right? So the big question is, how much money can you make from something like this? Well, look, don't expect to get rich with StreetBees, all right? With a lot of market research applications, it's a way for you to earn some additional money just as a little bonus, right? It's not going to help you to retire. You can't travel the world with this income, but StreetBees is really decent, honestly, right? You can expect to earn anywhere from I would say a couple of dollars per day to a little bit more depending on where you live. Like if you lived in a very, very dense area like New York City, right, like Manhattan, then you'll have a lot of opportunities for you to walk into retail outlets that they are working with in order for you to take the surveys, right? But if you live in a little bit of a more sparse area, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to actually get access to these surveys because they're not going to show up on your map. All right, so pretty good app, I would say. If you want to check it out, StreetBees, you can download this from the iOS, the Apple Play Store, or sorry, the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, and you can check it out if you want, right? It's 100% free, and again, like I mentioned, it really depends on where you live, okay? If you live somewhere where it's great and it's dense, then you can generate at least a few dollars a day, and this adds up over time. Sure, you're not going to become a millionaire, but it's free and it's a fun way to earn some additional money. So if you want to check it out, Google Play, StreetBees, okay? Now, if you're watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to generate income online. I have reviewed so many different strategies on this channel, and for me, out of all the really, really good ones, there's only one strategy that I would recommend, and this is the strategy that allowed me to quit my full-time job in April 2019. If you would like to check that out, it's 100% online. Just click the link below and I'll share that with you if you would like to check it out, all right? I wish you all the best. Hope to see you on another video review. Take care.